Hey, I'm live. Kept hitting the wrong button. Hey, and then my phone starts ringing, and I'm like, "Who's calling?" Like, let me put this on do not. Actually, put it on airplane mode. I didn't realize that if you put your phone on airplane mode, it's better than do not disturb. You get nothing. I hope. Anyway, hey, who's here? Okay, so it's a lie. My phone's still dinging and pinging. Why? Regina, are you here? Cause Regina, don't ping me. Come into the live. Okay. Hey, I'm trying to figure out. I'm just gonna turn the phone all the way off. Then we don't have to worry about it, right? Because my loved ones are here in the house, so nobody's calling for any emergencies. All right. Happy Tuesday. Who's here? I don't see anybody. Am I doing something wrong? Hey, there's three people here. Who are you? Say hello. Hey, Tori. Who else is here? I think if you're watching on YouTube, you can't comment. No, you can. Say hello. Actually, I think you can. I saw in my email that Rejoice, you said you were going to be here. So say hello if you can hear me. Um, Sadly, I don't know where I put my actual glasses. These are my backup glasses, and I couldn't see that much. So, what was the point, huh? So, I'm going to pour my wine. You guys have your wine tonight? I have my tonight's cheapy wine. Y'all know I always say cheapy wine is barefoot. I'm kind of liking this. The barefoot Pinot Grigio, as you can see, is almost gone. I am kind of liking it. I bought it to cook with, and I have not cooked with it yet. I've been drinking it, but it is good to use when you make. Is it black beans? Yeah. When you make black Cuban black beans, it's good to have a little Pinot. It really it gives a good flavor. I see someone saying hello, so I'm going to put on my not so great glasses. Hi, Diana. Is this Diana who came to our Sedona retreat? I remember every one of you ladies. Diana from Orlando, is this who this is? I think so. So I have an announcement to make. Hi, Georgette. I can see that that's Georgette even without my glasses. Thank you, ladies, for being faithfully coming here faithfully on Tuesdays. Hi, Duchess. I can see your name without my glasses, and I see you, and I see you. Did y'all look at Romper Room when you were little? So I'm going to have a little wine, and I'm going to make a little announcement. Did y'all get my email today where I was saying that 2022 is the year of no? 2022 is going to be, I'm going to tell you right now, for me, and I don't say this every year, but I really mean it, that 2022 is going to be very special for me. It's going to be spectacular. Let's put it like that. Spectacular. That's going to be the word for the year. Um, because I'm positioning myself already, like I tend to, have highs and lows. Like I'll be on a mission and then I'll stop. But now I decided I'm staying steady on my mission. I'll tell you more about it in the new year. I'm really excited about what's to come. But anyway, I sent an email today, and Tori said something. Tori said, "Of course I did. You got the email. I think that's what you mean." Yeah. Yes, yes. So, yeah, I was talking about the year of no. I remember Shonda Rhimes had a book called The Year of Yes. And apparently she was saying no already. So I'm just the opposite. I just think it's good to, as we mature, ladies, to make sure that we are putting ourselves first, because we've always, like, as women especially, been taught to be nice And being nice a lot of times means making another person comfortable when it makes us uncomfortable. And I mean, I'm not talking about like being petty, but I mean in things that are really important to you. Of course, you pick your battles, but I mentioned in my email about the lady, and I don't know if she's watching, if she's joined, but I feel like I was a blessing to her. She was definitely a blessing to me. Um, we talked about travel, and she was saying how she was married and she wished that she wished that she could travel. Her husband doesn't want to travel. And, I was like, hey, Facebook user, tell us your name. You say you're watching on Facebook or you're watching on YouTube, but it doesn't tell us your name. And so I hope that's Rejoice. I want to say hello to you if it is, but whoever it is, say hello. Tell us your name so we'll know. And Tori says she watched Romper Room too, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. I see you, Tori. Girl, why didn't they ever say my name? Like, my name was not that complicated. You, ma'am, Miss Susie, or whatever your name is, you could have said, I see Renee. I sat there and I faithfully watched that show. And I waited for that woman to say my name. And I would go to school disappointed every morning. That woman never said my name. My brother-in-law was actually on the show when he was little. He was, I guess, 3 or 4 or something. I always would hear my mother-in-law tell the story about how he was on there when he was little. But child, that woman never said my name. Did she say your name, Tori? Anybody here? Did the lady, did Miss, what was her name? Miss Susie or somebody? So anyway, hi Felicia. I was just talking about how she never said your name, Tori. I'm sorry, boo. Well, I see you, Tori Beth. And hi, I see you, Shamika, and I see you, Arlette. She said they didn't say your name. And you say, look like I still can't see. These are not my best glasses. I don't know where my best glasses are. I was running around here and I put them down, and I'm just grateful to have a backup pair. So anyway, the lady was saying that she just started talking, and it was like, just flowing. And you know how some things just you could tell it just happens for a reason. Hey, what's up? What you need? Oh. So my husband doing the church walk out of here, tipping. Like y'all can hear him walking. So she said, I've been married for 4 years, and I just, I like to travel. My husband doesn't like to travel. And I was I'm like, "What? Just go." And I just wanted to repeat the story just because if there's anybody out here watching, go. Like, go. It's like we feel like we have to have a certain person to travel with us. Maybe you had some fantasy in your mind that you and your husband were going to take all these wonderful romantic trips, and maybe that's not something you discussed ahead of time. So you made an assumption. And still, if you want to see the world, you definitely don't want to deny yourself that. I mean, it's like you got options. You can stay at home with that person, your boyfriend, husband, whoever the heck, your girlfriends, because some people won't travel because their girlfriends don't want to travel or don't have the money. This is the conversation that started this group. This is really what started the group. For those of you who don't know, I posted um, in Facebook. I sent out I put an event up and said I wanted to go to Dubai for my birthday, and I invited like 40 people, and nobody like when it came time to pay, no, it was crickets. Nobody was going. Nobody could go. Nobody wanted to go. Nobody was available. Whatever. And I just went ahead and said, I'm still going. And then one friend did, after I, started making payments, a friend did come through and say, oh, I'll join you. And then I met Tori in a travel group, and Tori was like, well, I'll go with you, and we ended up going, and we met at the airport, Tori and I, Tori Beth, who's right here. We actually met face to face at the airport on the way to the trip, but we planned it by phone and by Facebook group and email and everything. And Tori just ended up being just so sweet. We just it's crazy how, we don't know each other from Adam, but we are just like we got along so well. And that's the beauty of this group because it's not as difficult to find someone that you will click with because of the tools that I use to attract the women to the group. I try to get like-minded women, and we have just had the most wonderful time, whether there's a man going or not. The women just have such a really good time. So I hate to see a woman miss out on these wonderful experiences just because she's wanting her male companion to go with her, or she doesn't have a male companion, or her female friends don't want to go, or whatever. You got to do this for yourself, ladies. Arlette says, "Oh, I was the Facebook user. You thought I couldn't see your name. I see your name." She said, "I agree. That's why I joined the group to not travel alone." And there are women who love to travel alone. I know I'm certainly one. I have just enjoyed myself when I travel alone. But when I travel with the ladies, I enjoy myself. It's just two totally different types of experience. And they're both just absolutely wonderful. So, but what I was going to say is coming up for Well Diva and the year of no is I am no longer going to do some things that I have not liked about our experience. There sometimes the group has attracted some women that, they just don't vibe with me. And or maybe they do and I don't feel like they do. But anyway, just there's sometimes an energy that I don't love. And I think because I really wanted to do originally just wellness retreats, that's what I'm circling back to. So that is the big news that Well Diva in 2023 is going to be all wellness retreats. Okay. So that's what I originally wanted to do. And I changed it to attract more women who, maybe just want to travel and you don't necessarily want a wellness experience. But after doing this a few years, I want to be more true to me and what I really want. And I feel like I'll be of service to the women who want that. Because there's so much I know that I have to share. And I enjoy sharing that on our wellness retreats. But there's even more like sometimes I get kind of shy on the wellness retreats. It's like I want to talk, but I'm like, I don't know if they're interested. And my coach has been like, that's not your job to know if they're interested. I mean, you put out what you have to offer, and the ones who want it will come. So I'm no longer, like being shy about what I want to share and just put it out there because yes, it's a blessing to somebody, and I need to not be selfish with that blessing, right? So Tori, yes. That's my buddy, Tori. Tori, you better come on and meet me for coffee, girl. They got um David's Chai is gonna be there. I think that's the name of it. The one in San Francisco with the tiger um logo. They're gonna be there, Tori. So on the 13th, if you're in town, meet us. I think there's 4 or 5 of us going so far for the live event in San Francisco, the live meetup for those of you who don't know about it. Hey, Barbara. Barbara went with us to, if I have it right, Barbara, went with us for your birthday to Greece. Is that right? And you're going to Dubai? I think I got it right. Barbara Bivens. And then, hey, Latanya. Latanya is the one who went with us to Thailand. Key Washington, happy Tuesday. Sorry I'm late. I'm working and listening from the DMV. All right. When I heard DMV, I used to always think it was Detroit Motor Vehicle, but that's actually you're in DC. I don't know why they call it DMV. I forgot, but I think you're in DC, right? DC Metropolitan Virginia. I don't know. Tell me what DMV is, but I think you're in the DC area, right? Not Detroit. Okay. Vicky Bethany is here. Hi, Vicky Bethany. And okay, I'm clicking on all of y'all. Let me stop. Arlette, my first trip with the group will be Morocco. You going to Morocco, Arlette? How come I don't recognize your name? Do you've signed up under another name? I'm interested in the wellness aspect. Tell me what you would like to know. Tell me when you say interested, what do you envision at a wellness retreat? What would you like to see, or what do you think? What do you have in mind? Hi, Felicia. Felicia, I met Felicia through Black Girls Run, and Felicia has gone with us to Cuba and Greece. And Felicia brought her mama with her, and she brought her auntie, and she brought Barbara. DC, Maryland, Virginia. How I messed it up. Hi, Rita. Welcome. How are you? Rita Jenkins. Okay. So yeah, tell me, y'all. So when I say wellness, like what would you like to see? Because that is the direction I'm taking. Hi, Twanya. First time tuning in. Oh, look at the wrong thing. Tuning in from Tallahassee. Welcome, dear. Twanya, are you Twanya that went with us to on a retreat or no? Let me know because I'm not sure if I recognize the last name. Felicia, what you laughing at? All right. Thank you, Arlette. She says a cleansing of the mind and cleansing of the body, cleansing of the spirit. I like that. Cleansing. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes. One thing I really want to get more into is emotional detoxing and feeding the mind and strengthening the mind and getting a better mindset for prosperity and for progress and for wellness and joy. And my number one thing, happiness. So, yes, yes, yes. And Felicia is going to Morocco, Italy, and Ghana. Lord have mercy. Felicia trying to catch up with what's the girl that used to go to all the trips? And I haven't seen her lately. She stopped traveling for the COVID. Tamika. We called her Tamika Worldwide. You catching up with her? I know you know her because y'all were on the Greece trip together. Okay. And then tell me more what y'all are, when I say wellness, what would you like to see? And I want more of you ladies. Have you done a wellness retreat with or without me? Put a 1 in the comments if you have done a wellness retreat. Put a 2 if you have not done a wellness retreat. I'd like to know. Key, I have not had a chance to travel with you all yet, but I know 2022 I definitely will. Well, Key, where we going, honey? Because my 2022, they're out there. Those trips are out there. You are welcome to sign up at welldiva.com. Pick something out nice for yourself, girl. Okay. So a lot of you have not done one. Twanya, you've not been on any trips with me. Okay. Wellness is a detox and awakening. I like that. All right. I can do all that. Okay. We've got twos. We got 3, 4 twos. We got 3 ones. We got a few ones. Okay. You have some of you have. That's good. Good, good, good. Yeah. So I think, well, Diana, so you're not the Diana that went with me to Sedona? My bad. I'm sorry. So sorry. That's not Diana who went with us to who's from Orlando then, I guess. I'm sorry. I have another Diana Richards, I believe. So yeah, so like when we do Dubai, it's not a wellness retreat, but we definitely have a wellness day of really just self-pampering. It's not an event where I'm speaking and all that or coaching or teaching or anything like that. But we definitely have the wellness treats with the spa day. And Morocco, we've done spa too, but that's more of an optional add-on. But it's wonderful. The hammam spa treatment in Morocco, that is great. Oh, hey, Diana, it's you. So you put two saying no, you've not been on a wellness retreat. Yes, you have. You went with me. You probably thought I meant another one. Hi, Victoria. You sneaking in. How you doing? Uh-huh. And you've seen one you want to do in Costa Rica. It's raw vegan hut style. Okay, yeah. I do vegan, but I don't do raw vegan, but I am looking at Costa Rica definitely for a retreat. But yeah, that sounds good. That sounds interesting. Let us know if you end up going. Let us know what you think. That's okay, Diana. Tori says you've never been. I know you wanted to go to Sedona. I still want to do Sedona, but I ended up canceling because we didn't have enough people that were still wanting to go because of COVID, right? But I'm itching to do another wellness retreat. Like February is that's my jam. I love to do in February. I'm not saying I won't, add something back in there. If there's enough of y'all that want to do it, I would love to do it. I maybe Palm Springs, something a little closer in February would be nice. It's definitely something to think about. Napa, I know a lot of y'all want to go to Napa, but and that's I've done the wellness there. But it's like a wellness wine retreat. It's a lot of wine, but still some wellness because it's more dealing with food and wine. So it's really more about the plant-based diet. Um, and but I don't know if February is good for Napa. Like it might be a little rainy, a little cool. October was perfect, but it was the fire season. March might be a little bit better, but then the prices start getting so high. So it's crazy. So anyway, yeah, we only have a few minutes left, ladies, because I have not had my dinner. I've not cooked my dinner. I'm gonna go and cook dinner in a minute. But Key says February sounds good. I've never been on the West Coast. Key, girl, come out to the coast. What he saying? What did he say in Die Hard? Come out to the coast, girl. Yes, it's so pretty. Very, very pretty. Very. Like I'm thinking about Napa. But it's like pretty just looking out my window. It's just gorgeous out here. These people pay out here, honey. They pay. I say these people because I still don't consider myself from here, even though I've been here like 18 years now. But yeah, you pay for the daggone scenery out here for real. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about, giving yourself permission to say no. I practiced it today. It was really good. Somebody emailed me and asked me for some pictures from our Tanzania trip. And I took like a minute to look for the pictures. And then I was like, no, no. Like, no, you didn't go on the trip. You ain't got nothing to do with the trip. And I don't feel like taking my time finding these pictures. Like, no. So, and I felt good. Just little things that can take you off track from, off focus from what you're doing and, spending a little of your energy or your time here, there, and everywhere. And then in the end, you haven't accomplished what you wanted to accomplish. Yeah, that happens a lot. For me, I know it does. And I'm learning to just, no, no. It's okay to say no. I don't even need to say why. Just no. So I'm learning to do that. I don't know if any of you needed that message, but for me, I'm learning to just do that for myself. That is self care, right? That's self care. Palm Springs, yes, it's so gorgeous. And it's such a great place for a wellness experience. So that's something I could think about again because there were a number of us that wanted to do it. I know Latanya was one of the ladies who registered for that. Keith says it looks pretty. Now that Tabitha Brown opening a restaurant, I wanna come out there. Oh, where? Is that I thought that was gonna be in Atlanta. It's gonna be in LA? Oh, okay. Well, that's yeah, I'm nowhere near there, but I'm going to that area. We go there sometimes. That's about 7 hours from me. I'm in Northern California, closer to San Francisco. By the way, we have the San Francisco Coffee Festival. I bought myself a VIP ticket for Saturday, November 13th. And I said, if anyone wants to go with me, this is not like, a Well Diva event. I'm not giving out gift bags and we're not meeting in any private place. I just wanted to go because I love coffee. And I just extended the invitation to you ladies if you want to join me. There is a link you can click in the Facebook group, the Travel Adventures of a Well Diva Facebook group to get more info, or you can just go to sfcoffeefestival.com, something like that, and purchase your ticket and make sure you join the Facebook group and let me know that we can look for you there so we can all connect and just say hello and hang out for the day and have a cup of coffee or whatever. Just something fun to do. From my understanding, you do need to be vaccinated. The last thing I saw was that you needed to be vaccinated for this event. Okay. And Gail says February, March sounds good. Will be around my 50th. Okay. When's your birthday, Gail? Mine is February. My daughter's is March. I'm February 23. And yeah, just say no. Not no, because it's just no. And I think back to when people have said that to me, and I'm thinking, bitch. But you know what? Whatever. They are protecting themselves. That's a boundary. And a boundary is self-care. So you get to say no, and they get to deal. Oh, my husband took the phone. Okay. You get to say no, and they get to, oh, it's a lot of people in here. Y'all quiet. How y'all doing? Who is it? Say hello. But you get to say no, and they get to deal with their feelings about saying no. That's not your business, not your job to worry about how they feel, you know? I mean, the more I learn, the more I read, the more I talk to people, the more I'm finding that we neglect ourselves a lot for the peace of someone else. Like you put your peace on the shelf so someone else can be at peace. No, 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 no. If there's a tug of war between the piece, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to make sure I get mine. That's how we gotta do, because if that other person gets theirs and they don't give a crap whether or not you get yours, what you gonna do? That's not fair. Totally not fair. Hi, Dolly. Thank you. Regina is obviously here. I have an assistant, y'all. Her name's Regina, not Gina. Gina's still with us, but this is Regina. And she will be emailing you all from time to time. For those of you who are registered for trips, you'll start to get emails from her. She posted the link so that you can. That's the link that I said. I hope that's the right link, though. I hope I read it right. Gail, you're March 6th. So you a Pisces too, huh? You right there with my daughter, March 6th. I'm February 23rd. Let's do February. You ready, Jackie? Let's do February. Yeah, okay. And when I do February, it's the first week of February in honor of my daughter that passed away. It's the anniversary of her passing, the first week of February. That's usually when we're in Sedona. So I always like to make sure that I'm doing something that makes me very, very happy on that day because that's what she would have wanted. She does not want me, she made it very clear. She does not want me somewhere moping and crying and pining over her not being here. She wants me to live my life to the fullest and be happy on that day and every day. And so I make it my business to make sure I do that. But since we canceled the Sedona retreat, I don't have anything for February 2022. But I am thinking about maybe, putting something else in that spot. Most likely I will. Okay. Jackie says you have to plan it now so I can make room. I know. It would be, like I said, the first weekend of February. I forgot to go live on Instagram tonight, but my phone is charging. That's why I forgot. So yeah, phone's not even on. It was like dead. I have to wait till it comes back on. I was gonna look at the calendar. But yeah, first week of February if I do it. Hi, Lucinda. Someone shared with me today that the month of November is the month of November. Okay, time to do something new, like self-care and saying no. And I said the month of November. Say no. And I saw it's crazy because I had said the year of no, and then as you saw in my email, that I saw Jackie Ina said November was the month of no. I'm like, I'm taking it to another level. The year, I need a whole year to get it in my system real good. No, okay. Hi, Marissa. How are you? Lucinda, I like that. November. The dogs and the husband making all that noise. That's why I drink wine. So yeah, okay. So okay, anyway, I think I'm gonna get in here and make a stir fry tonight. Um, anything else, ladies? So y'all gonna join me on a retreat in 23, 22. Do I have any retreats for 22? I don't think so. Key, I have if you would like to travel with us in 22, Dubai registration is closing like tonight. So Dubai is in March. Morocco is in April. There's possibly an opening for Morocco. I'm gonna look at the wait list if there is. So you need to be on the wait list. And then Greece is booked, sold out, but there is a wait list, I believe, for that. No wellness retreats in 22. Oh, that's so sad. Thank you, Gina. I didn't even know you were in here. Okay, ladies, we got to get a wellness retreat in. Y'all know that. And I'm like gonna be so whoever is blessed to go to the next wellness retreat, y'all. I'm gonna be so freaking on fire after not doing one for a year or two. Y'all gonna be blessed. I'm gonna spill it out on you. I've been spilling it out on my friends lately. Phyllis and Gina, they've been getting it. So yeah, it'll be y'all will get it. Whoever show up at the next wellness retreat. I'm thinking February. I really do think I'm going to do that. And I'm gonna look into Palm Springs just because it's not too difficult for me to get there. And because a lot of y'all showed that you wanted to go there. I mean, I could still do Sedona, but they probably gonna think I'm crazy to cancel and come back. Um, so I'm thinking about it, okay? Just so y'all know. Just put that bug in your ear, just so you know. You are welcome, Gina. You are welcome. Yeah, I have enjoyed sharing. Like, I've just been like really growing during this pandemic, and I've enjoyed sharing with my friends. And yeah, so y'all will get it when you come to the wellness retreat. It's some good stuff. Some real good stuff. All right, ladies. This has been so much fun. And I'm listening to the dogs out there. I will see you next Tuesday. And then At the coffee festival. If you're going to the coffee festival, put a 1 in there so I'll know to look for you. Who's coming? Anybody? Oh, Jackie, you definitely will have to be there if you're only 45 minutes away. Y'all, I almost made it through without a hot flash tonight. Almost made it. I switched to white wine and it helped. Almost made it. This would have been the first one. I'm getting good. Whew. Uh at the wellness retreat. So what I normally do is I focus on plant-based cooking and lately the last couple of ones were kind of interactive. Like I would present a way to do your own plant-based dish and then the ladies could come in and hands-on. And one in Apple was like that too. And sometimes it's more of a demo and a talk. Um, but I'm going to be adding more. I'm going to be talking more about your mindset and making sure you are where you want to be in life. Because we getting up there, and I don't want to see you leave here without what you came here for, what you want. No more settling. No just sticking with this career because I've been here so long. I mean, if you want to make a transition into doing something else that you really want to do, just showing you how that's possible, how you can do that. And just making sure that you are living a life that you really, really want to live, that you really love, that you're happy with. Because there's so many things that we have the power to do. And a lot of times people don't know. You're just not aware of your power. So just teaching on that. I got into it a little bit at one of the retreats on goal setting, but we just didn't get to go that deep. Not just setting the goals, but reaching them. Like I talked a bit on one of the lives here about how I went from working my job to doing to traveling, to get paid to travel, which is something I just love to do. And and just showing you how to do that too, not just going to travel, but going to whatever it is you really want to go into, no matter what it is. You can do it. Okay. Dang, I'm hot. Rita, okay, okay, all right. She says she plant-based vegan. You've done raw vegan. Okay, good for you, girl. Go ahead. Gina says you love doing yoga and meditation. I left that out. My bad. We do a lot. We do plant based cooking. We do juicing and smoothies and yoga and meditation and 5K. We just depends on the retreat. We've done a lot of things. We've done a vision board at one of them. So yeah, we have a nice variety of wellness activities, and it's designed for the woman who doesn't really have a self-care plan or wants to renew or start a new self-care plan or wants to experience something new. It's not for someone who, like, I've been doing yoga for 20 years. And then you could teach a retreat, you could host your own, but this is for the lady who wants to try out something that she hasn't tried out before. Exposing you to different things that are wellness related. A lot of the ladies have never done a 5K. So that's one thing that we've done we've done that in Arizona. We've done it in Austin, Texas. Um, and then with the wellness and wine country, we taught how to do wine tasting. We didn't just go wine tasting. We had a class on how it's actually done. And then I set you loose to go do your wine tasting. And we did we had the cooking class, and I think I talked about autoimmune diseases and just taking care of yourself and listening to your body, because your body gives you warnings before disease sets in. So you want to hear those warning calls and take heed. And Diana, yeah, tell us, Diana, what did you enjoy about the wellness retreat? You've been on one of them. Hi, Veronica. We're going a little over time, but that's okay. The 5K was fun. My skin. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Oh, thank you. I've been trying. So yes, ladies. Okay, I think that's about it, huh? I'm gonna go in here and cook a little something for myself. I think they have some leftovers they want to eat. They're carnivores, so they sometimes they'll make their own meat dish, and I do plants, and sometimes they'll eat what I'm making. Because people always ask, "How do you do it? How are you plant based and your family's not?" I cook plant based, and then they'll cook if they want some meat. And that's pretty much how we do it. Because no, because making two different dinners, three different dinners. I've heard of people doing that. No, no, it's a no. It's gonna be a no for me. You cook your dinner, and if you want to cook a little piece of meat for them, you can. But because I did that at one point, but I don't do that anymore. You cook for you, and eventually they will start to taste what you're cooking, and eventually they start to eat what you're cooking, and they like what you're cooking. So okay. The hike to hike what? Hiring the hike to hike and spa day. Oh, I guess she's saying having the hike and spa day. We did a spa day. Hiking guide. Oh, yeah. Okay, I didn't go with you on that. I think you guys did the hike or something. We did the 5K, but in Arizona, they were able to add on some other things that they wanted to do. Somebody did a they did like a aura reading in Arizona and Sedona. You do all kind of stuff, aura readings. I think in Palm Springs you might be able to do that kind of stuff too. Um, and the Palm Springs wellness retreat that I planned, we were out. Also, I had a lady that was going to do a sound bath and yoni steaming. We was doing all kind of stuff, but I didn't get enough response. But if we do it in February, maybe I'll get more response this time. Okay. All right, ladies. So y'all give me one no. Type no if you're going to practice no. If that's something, if that resonated with you, if you feel like you need to start saying no's to some things, let me know. Say no. I know some of y'all need to say no, but maybe some of y'all need to say yes. But if you haven't been saying no to other people enough, let me hear from you. Just put no in the comments. All right. Don't that feel good, Gina? Yeah, it's okay. It's okay to tell them no. Tell them I said it. No, you said it. You tell them you say no. And they're gonna be like, and then they'll get used to it. They might not ever like it, but they'll get used to it. And I'm talking about everybody. I'm talking about your boss. I'm talking about your husband. Everybody. They might not like it, but you get to set up your boundaries for you. Like I tell the women, look in the mirror, and sometimes you have to look in the mirror at yourself and talk to yourself like you are another person and see you and say, you know what, girl, I got you. I'm going to protect you. I'm not going to let anybody abuse you. I'm going to take care of you. Okay. Sometimes you have to do that. Really, you always have to do that. It is very empowering. You're right, Latanya. You got that right. All right, ladies. Y'all have a good night. I see you next time. Bye bye.